welcome or welcome back to my channel, and happy Turkey Day. For me right now it's currently not Thanksgiving, but when you guys see this video it will be. So I hope you all are having a great Thanksgiving. I hope you're able to celebrate with your family, and I hope you guys have a great day in what has been a very crazy year. So the holidays are going to be a little bit different this year, but I hope you guys are able to still celebrate somehow, whether it's in person or over a Zoom call. And just let me know down below what your holiday plans are. So in today's video we are doing another Thanksgiving fall, really you can wear it whenever, type of look. I did one before where I did the traditional like orange and like yellow kind of colors, but you guys know I love my Milk Cosmetics Gemini palette. I'm obsessed with it, and I've been wanting to do just like a completely matte, aside from this shade, completely matte like olive green look. So I figured this would be the perfect time to do that. So I'm just going to prime my lids with my Revolution Pro Elements Eye Primer. Okay, so we got that blended all over our lid. You look great. Okay, and now you're ready to go to your Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to go in with the shade Luna just to kind of set this, because even though I really do like this eye primer, it is very sticky. It is very, very sticky. So I mentioned in the first Thanksgiving video I did that I was also going to do like a fashion try on, not really a haul, but just like outfit ideas, I guess. It really is for the fall or whenever, but you can also definitely wear them for Thanksgiving. However, I filmed that yesterday and I haven't been through all of the footage, but from the little bit that I saw, I don't really love it. So that's why you're getting another makeup tutorial. Like I'll re-record it and post it at some point, but it definitely probably won't be in time for Thanksgiving. So we're gonna take this Studio Pro No. 6 brush and we're gonna go in with the shade, I'll start with Mochi just because it's really like a nice light kind of yellow green color. Kind of want to ease our way in, and the goal is to keep this look entirely matte, but you know me. Okay, so now that we have Mochi all over the eye, I really like the look of it. I'm gonna go in with Fire OG, just like a true olive type green. And we're gonna take you know what? I think I want to do a halo eye, so we probably are gonna use some shimmer. I was gonna do this completely matte look, but I feel like I want to do a halo eye now. So I'm just gonna go with my Studio Pro No. 8 brush. I'm actually gonna take Leo first. Put Leo in the outer corners, and then like near the center we'll add Fire OG. Leo is such a pretty green color. Like it's like a true like dark forest type green. Sorry for the drastic changing in lighting. You guys know how to use natural light, so it's constantly changing. I'm also trying to get better at like not tilting my head around whenever I do eyeshadow looks, because when I go back to look at the footage I realize that sometimes you guys can't see exactly what I'm doing because I'm all over the place, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna go back with a little bit of Mochi just to blend that and Leo together. I don't want to lose Mochi. Okay, and so now we're gonna take, I want to do concealer. I don't want to use the eyeshadow primer we have been using just because it's a little too tacky. So I'm just gonna take a little bit concealer and go right in the center where we're gonna apply Fire OG. It's a little too close to Leo for my liking. Yeah, we're gonna go with goals. So I'm just gonna take goals, that shimmery green. I wanted a matte look, but this just looks too much like Leo on the lid. So we are gonna still place that down, but I'm just gonna go over top of it with goals. Had I realized I was gonna do a halo eye, I probably would have saved Mochi to put in the center, but that's okay. I mean, there's a slight difference between Fire OG and Leo, but when they're like side by side close together, they're just too identical to really tell apart. So if you have a lighter matte green, which I'm sure I do, it's just in another palette, but if you have another lighter green, I would use that. Just for the sake of consistency, we're going to keep using the Melt palette. So pretty. I'm gonna go with my finger as well because something about applying shadows with your finger just really makes them pop. Then we're gonna go back in to Leo. Just blend those two together. And again, we're gonna go back with Mochi one more time. Just really blend everything out on the top. And add a little more dimension to our look. And for eyeliner, we're using the one from Pat McGrath. I don't think at this point you guys will have seen my Pat McGrath palette. I mean, my Pat McGrath video, but I did do a video using pretty much a full face of Pat McGrath products. But I don't think that one's gonna be up by the time you see this one. However, this eyeliner from Pat McGrath is wonderful. With our eyes majority of the way done, we're going to move on to our base. We're going to be using the Smashbox Original Photo Finish Primer, and I brought another primer. Oh, and my Milk Hydro Grip. Again, like I mentioned in the first Thanksgiving look, the goal is to make our makeup last and look as good as it can for as long as possible. So you really want to use products that are going to help that happen. And I know that the Milk Primer and the Smashbox one are really good for the milk primer helps my makeup last, and the Smashbox one is really good for just giving me that really blurred kind of flawless look to my face. So using primers like that will definitely help make your makeup be the best it can be for as long as possible. For foundations today, we are going high end since I went drugstore for the first video. And you can just use one of these. However, the combo of both of them together gives me my perfect color match because this one's too dark and this one's too light. But the formulas just mix well together that it just makes, like, I don't know, the perfect kind of foundation. So I like to do a pump of each. And this is my Nars Radiant Longwear. I have the shade Tahoe. Tahoe is my summer shade, so I need the shade Syracuse, but Nars is expensive. And then I have the Zoeva one in 240N, which can work in the winter, but it's just a little bit light. This foundation is just so flawless. Like, yeah, the color is a little bit off because I went too light with that first swatch I put on my face, but it'll be okay because when we do bronzer and powder and everything. However, like, look at how it just gives you like this perfect, like, filtered look. And even though you get like a lot of coverage and you do look like really filtered, it still looks like your skin and you still look really natural. Alright, so I know Thanksgiving just got here. However, is it too early for me, like, right after this week to start posting Christmas Christmas videos? Like, let me know. Because for you guys who don't know, I decorated my house for Christmas November the 3rd. Okay? I'm always ready for Christmas and Christmas decorations. And so I'm trying to decide, like, is it too early for Christmas videos? Like, do I need to wait to December, or is it, like, acceptable to just go ahead? I'm going to go with my Jouer concealer in Honey. You guys, I have not used this concealer in such a long time. Also, if you use me as a shade reference, Honey is great, but Honey is a little too light for me. So I do like, my perfect shade to highlight with is actually Dulce de Leche. But we have Honey today, and that's what we're going to use. And it's going to be fine. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. And then I'm going to set my face with the I Heart Revolution Banana Powder. And then I'm going to do the e.l.f. one. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. powder in medium. Just because, like I said, this is a little too light for me. And the banana one, sometimes banana powders, I noticed lately, have been looking a little, like, extra light on my face. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. one in medium just because we're already really bright under the under eyes. And this is actually the Wet n Wild brush. I feel like this was limited edition. I can't remember what collection this was for. But it's meant for you to highlight and put blush on, but I love it for under the eyes. It's like both sides are perfect. And then I'm going to use my matte bronzer from Essence. This is their Sun Club bronzer. You guys know that I love this bronzer. I talk about it all the time. It's one of my favorites. But I always say that the shade range for this is not good and many people can't use this. But I saw on Ulta the other day that they actually do have this. I don't know when they got it. Like, it had to be within a few months, because when I first got this, it did not have another shade. But they have a shade for, I think it's called Deeper Skin on it. It still doesn't look that dark. However, I do want to pick it up because I absolutely love this bronzer, but in the summertime, it's kind of hard to use. So I'm hoping that the one that's deeper will be a good match for me. They still need, I'm telling them, Essence, work on your shade range and you could really be popping. And I'm just using this Alamar Cosmetics bronzer brush. I love these Alamar Cosmetics brushes. I need to just buy a whole set because I actually got these in a BoxyCharm box. But I want more. Like, they just, oh, they're so good. And the packaging of them is beautiful. For blush, we're going to use our Burt's Bees blush in Toasted Cinnamon. It looks like this. Highly rated out brush. Did I say brush? I meant blush. Around the eyeballs. I'm also going to go with just a little bit of this Milani one, just because I think the combination of them both looks really nice. And then for highlighter, oh, you know what I need to do? I forgot to use this. I've been using this a lot. This is the Revolution Pro Skin Finish in Radiance. I love this so much. This has made me like semi-start setting my face, because you guys know that's not something that I was usually doing. However, I really like this. It just, can you see like some of the particles coming off my brush? It just gives a nice glow to your face, but it doesn't make you look glittery or anything like that. And then for my highlighter, we're gonna go with my OG, the Wet n Wild Make Glow highlighter in a Golden Flower Crown. This highlighter has been used and abused. And then you guys know the drill. I'm gonna go off camera to do my brows and apply my lashes. We're just gonna use our Ardell Double Up 113s, and then we'll be back to do our lips. Okay guys, so this is the final eye look. So I just used my Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim pencil in 260 Deep Brown. I really like this pencil. You guys know I haven't been using a pencil lately because I've been obsessed with my Maybelline Weekend Brow. However, I'm getting back into using my brow pencils because I still think even though the Maybelline Weekend Brow is amazing, brow pencils are probably my favorite to do my brows with. Also, I don't do my brows on camera a lot just because I feel like it's boring and it's not really something you guys need to see. Doing your brows is kind of a basic thing and I do it the same way all the time. I do have videos where I do show you me doing my brows, but for the most part, I just feel like it's easier and faster just to pop them on off camera. And then we end up going with Fire OG on our bottom lash line, and then Mochi we used to highlight because for the most part I wanted to keep this as a matte look. So now for our lips, we're gonna go in with the MAC lip pencil and strip down, I think. However, if this turns out to be a little too pink, then we're gonna go with the NYX pencil in Espresso. Then we're gonna go with MAC's Honey Love. This is a matte formula. Go with some Velvet Teddy on top of that just because that one's a little too pink. Like too much of a baby pink. And then to top it off, we're going to use our Artist Couture Gloss in Uncensored 2.0. And then we're just going to set our face with the ColourPop All-Star Face Setting Spray. I know people say that the one from e.l.f. that comes in the teal bottle, which I actually do have, but my nozzle for some reason, I used it 2 times and now my nozzle's being weird. I don't know. But people say that that one is a dupe for the Urban Decay Outliner, but I really think the ColourPop one is a dupe. I mean, they both could be, but I really do like the ColourPop one. Okay guys, so this is the end of this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what you're doing today for Thanksgiving. Also, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to this channel. If you don't want to miss any more of our videos, turn on that notification bell so you're notified the next time we upload. Have an amazing turkey day. Have a happy holiday, and I will see you guys in the next video.